Hey everybody, Eric Lambert here. We're back. We're going to talk more about embellishing our chord progressions to complement our voice and create more energy and more music, and conceivably to sound like there's more of us than just our guitar and our voice and our soul and what we bring. And we're going to create a solo section of a song that we can play as a single guitar player. Now, what we had spoke of earlier was how to add these bass walks to our chord progression. They sounded like this: 2, 3, 4. And we found that they're very successful. They really add to the song. They do not overwhelm the song or take over the song. But at some point, we might want to play a little solo. And I think we could play something like this: 2, 3, 4. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow is the day my bride's will come. Lord, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Look out, y'all. I don't care. Okay, very cool. First time I saw somebody do that, I believe it was probably Doc Watson. I went, what could he possibly be doing? How can you get that much music, out of a single guitar? And the good news is, it's not that hard to do. So much like the process in which we added these bass notes, we'll add some embellishments to the chords. We will never really leave our chord shapes, and that's important. We want to keep our chord shapes. We want to keep our common tones ringing, but we want to create more music and play more notes within that framework. So if I played that would be the first lick I would use to get to my A minor. That's what we're going to do with the A minor. And look, there it is. We're holding the notes. So what I played was holding that A minor chord. I played 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string. And I played the 2nd string open. I played downstrokes on 5, 4, 3, and upstroke on 2. Then I put my first finger back down on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Now I'm just holding an A minor chord again. Down, up, down, up. And by down, up, I just mean pick direction. 2nd string open again. Down on the 3rd string, and then I pick up my 3rd finger and play the 3rd string open. That's a great A minor lick. go directly to my C chord, bass and a strum. There are those beautiful musical thirds. Oh yeah. When you play your G chord and a C chord and an F chord and a D chord, the third of that chord shows up on the second fret. The G chord being the second fret of the fifth string, the C chord being the second fret of the fourth string. If you pick that note up and put it back down, you get that type of a sound. It's very reminiscent of a fiddle or a pedal steel. You hear it a lot on piano as well. Bass, strum, fourth string open from the C chord, hammer the second finger back down, upstroke on the third string. Then we're going to play down on the fourth string where the second finger is. Then we'll pick the second finger up and play the fourth string open. And you'll notice I have not moved the other fingers of the C chord. We're continuing to leave things ringing, either extremely audible or sympathetic, but they'll still be ringing, and the listener won't really know what the technique is about. They'll just know that they're hearing a really, really pleasant sound. That's the lick we play on the C chord. Then we'll play G, third string open. Even though I played the third string open, you'll notice I did go back to the G shape. Very important. Second fret, fourth string, fourth string open. Of course, you hear that bass note strum. So if you put all that together, we're hearing try that again. And you can simply repeat that if you like. I would rather not. So let's go to the C chord and do something just a little bit different. That's a really awesome cross pick lick. Sounds a lot like a banjo. But again, we're using the technique of hammering on that third with the second finger. So I'm playing this, what we'll call the C triad, which is what it is. C, E, G, 1, 3, 5. And we'll play it with a down, up, down, up, down. And we'll hammer on that second finger. And then, of course, play the third string with an upstroke. You never realize how difficult it is to slow this stuff down until you try to slow it down. And then you play all kinds of stuff that does not sound good. With the second finger, while that third string is ringing, we want to slide from the third fret of the third string to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then play 2nd fret, 4th string, and 4th string open. The bass, the strum, and the walk up to the G chord, which we learned in the last lesson. And as usual, take what you need, leave the rest. We're in the digital format. This stuff isn't going anywhere. It's going to be in the cloud or on the cloud or, whatever the case may be. Linked from my website, linked from John's website at Thunderclap Recording. It's going to be out there. Point being that you go back to it, you can study it, you can review it. You can learn a little bit of it, add a little bit more, not play the whole thing. You can do so many things with this. You have all these options. And again, everything that I teach, everything that I talk about is merely a suggestion. These things work for me. Pick direction, for instance. The pick directions that I describe work for me, maybe not for everybody. I know a lot of guys and gals like to play double downs and ups and different things like that. So they're all suggestions. Do what you need to do to make it work for you. Change it. Use what you hear. I just love it when Tony Rice describes that he developed his style trying to copy Clarence White and discovering that he couldn't copy Clarence White. So he became Tony Rice. And of course, singers and songwriters are the same. You try to copy and emulate those people who influence you, and you realize all you can do is become yourself and be yourself. So take this, love it, enjoy it, play the heck out of it, do whatever you want with it. Just have fun with it and share it with your audience. Thank you much. We will see you next time.